Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. Doing something that I should have done a very, very long time ago, but just never got around to. And that is setting up nuclear fuel for all of our trains to run on. That should do it. Let's grab some more requester chests, just in case. Let's do requester, regular inserter, and then do a request of just one fuel. And we should be able to put this just about everywhere now. And we should have nuclear fuel coming. I think I'm going to let some of these just drain out, but some of these, the ones that move a lot, especially like our building trains, let's go ahead and drain those out. And yeah, we'll just get the nuclear fuel running on those. For like our ore trains, they'll run on nuclear eventually after they get all of their rocket fuel burnt out. This one can be filled up from the other side. And all of you guys, and some of these are not going to be in logistic range. Let's see. There. And we had some over here as well. I'm not above that. All right, let's see. Let's drain you out. You guys, yeah, probably. And might as well. Probably should just go and do them all, really. The oil train, definitely. Oops. Oh, well. He'll get it on the way back. Okay, so that should get trains moving along a little bit faster. We have our fourth facility built up here, and I just renamed all the stations. Started working on the fifth, ran out of rail, though, so didn't quite get that one completed. So I do want to get this one up and running. So let's hop in our new nuclear-powered train. Actually, we probably have a little bit of fuel to burn through before that'll kick in. But, well, we need to burn that off. So let's do that. All right, Station 5 here is almost ready to go. I just forgot to put in the power pole that is off-centered there. That should get that started up. Let's get this train somewhat out of the way. And I want to kind of tidy up the end of this facility here. Boy, trees, a lot of trees over here. Not a big fan of the trees. So yeah, instead of all of this, let's pull this in. That power pole, not really needed. That is kind of, though. Go ahead and grab this rail here. And let's take this up and just twirl it around. Yeah, something like that right there. Make a couple of blocks out of that. Let's do like a chain right there. All right, and I think that'll be good to go. Okay. Let's drop some construction bots off. And that will get built. All right, I have some trains in my inventory. At least I hope I do. I did at one point. So let's not do this for map mode, as I am very keen on doing. And yeah, let's just bring our train up here to the top. And we'll release some trains. Yeah, I've got them. Good. And at least get this fourth one moving. I'm curious to see the resources that we are bringing in right now are actually looking pretty good, with the exception of the fluids. They could potentially look better, but for now, I think it's fine. Don't like that. Yeah, let's get some trains up. We should have blueprints for them all. Where are you going? You're going there. So you are going there. We want... that's going to be S4. If this were a completely closed system, do we want to just let the train go? Let's just let the train go. If this were a completely closed system, we wouldn't have to deal with all this renaming, and I'm kind of trying to think of a way to deal with that. I mean, it's not super bad. These cars are the ones that are kind of a pain because they don't have a straightforward logic condition. Item count, coal, stone equals. You're good to go. It did look like those logic requests disappeared. Something to kind of keep in mind there. Okay. SO1, we want SO4. Empty cargo. Wonder why you didn't get fuel. You should get it on the way back. And then finally, iron train. SO4. Empty cargo. Go. All right, so one more set of trains, and traffic was looking a little bad in the last episode. It's not looking great right now, especially down here, but I'm curious to see how that's going to work out over time. What are you doing? You blowing stuff up? Very, very good. Yeah, someone had mentioned the storage chest trick, and I like it. I think it would probably be more beneficial down here, though. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because of all the trains that I don't just want kind of hanging out, this is like the top one. And again, I'm not sure that there's any situation or anything other than stone that's going to be put in there, but I just want to better be safe than sorry. We've been sorry a couple times in this series. More than a couple times, really. I wonder what my logic behind limiting those chests was. I'm sure it was probably pretty good. No, I'm not. I'm not sure at all. But it is. They are limited. We'll just keep it at that. Yeah, hopefully that will help. It seemed like it was doing something up at the other station. I'll say that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then let's flip it. Set you to a copper logic filter. Boy, the reach is really hitting me here. We did get another level of mining productivity in between episodes. I'm not quite sure where that puts us. 150, 200, 200%. Fantastic. So we've basically doubled our ore production, as well as wow, that sounded serious. Just normal things. Checking that weak corner. We've almost got this area cleared out. So it should be smooth sailing and not nearly going through as many artillery shells as we have been. Many people have suggested using logic conditions up here on these stations. And I'd agree, but I've been not doing that because I was feeling like once we get full trains going, we're not going to need to kind of force them to one of these other stations. They will kind of do that naturally. We'll see, but that's kind of the idea. Why I haven't been dealing with trying to alternate between these two stations up here based on logic conditions. I'm hoping, yeah, that'll occur naturally when we get more trains in the system. Again, not sure, but we will see. With the bot loading, it should be less of an issue than it would be with belts. The wait will be shorter, hopefully. But we will definitely find out. All right, so that should straighten out all those. Let's take a look here and just see how traffic's looking. All right, no big clogs. How's this going? Is everything running? No weird little ghosts or anything like that? Slowly making production not work? We are refining. We are refining. You're unloading bots. How many bots do you have? 1,000. What's the bot counts looking like here? You're at 1,900 with an excess of 900. You're at 1,500 with an excess of 500. If nothing, they're at least consistent. And you're at 2,000 with an excess of 900. I like that 1,500 number the most, I'll be honest. Okay, just trust in your walls, Kitch. They'll be fine. Yeah, definitely liked that 1,500 number the best. But we'll just have to see what that looks like when we get a full module up and running. All right. Yeah, I guess we just wait for that last one to get built, and then we'll have a full setup. We're getting a little bit of congestion here. And, I mean, if we do get a lot, yeah. Why are you up there? You are needing that to turn around. Boy, I almost want to give you a separate way to turn around. That might be something we... Or we head back to base. Boy, this has been happening a lot to me lately. A whole lot. Well, let's just, when we get back to base, let's just have a look-see. Whenever I die, I respawn with a pistol. It shows right down there. And I do have a box down here where I've been storing my pistols. All right. So that's 9 deaths. 9 deaths. all of them by train. I don't know if that's true. I feel like most of them have been by train. We might have had a biter death here and there that I don't remember, but let's see. Are there any of you guys that want to give me a lift back that are heading up that way? No. We'll take the solar train. I was actually wanting to do some work with the solar train in this episode. We never got around to doing it. We might still. I don't know. Well, it's a little bit late. So yeah, this solar area got pretty filled up. I mean, we can probably fit some in like right here, but I'd rather go like big. And one thing I noticed, if we were to take out this is a very, very large area here that has little to no resources or anything like that in it. So I think this is going to be our next target solar field. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work, how we're going to do that. But that's definitely the area I'm shooting for. All right, walk of shame up here to go and grab the body again. Oh, I've got a gun here too. So that would be 10 deaths this series. Granted, that is going back all the way to the Uncut series. It's not just this one. Oh, I guess you can't make it there. Okay, that makes sense. Let's go and look into this. I'm interested in subscribing to this thought. Yeah, let's just go to that spot. Still not quite running on nuclear fuel left. Getting that last bit of rocket fuel out of there. Can we see how this is going along? We can kind of get a glance at it. We do have those trains running. Yep. You should be in turned off mode, right? And you are. No rockets launched yet. Just out of curiosity, I haven't checked the number in a while. How many rockets are we at? 626. All right, we're getting there. All right. I want to take all of this out. I think that's going to be something that we're going to want to do. We're still going to want a track going north and south. I don't think I want it happening right in the middle of everything, though. I should have done everything but trees, because that's going to give us a lot of wood. Another thing that we need to do is in the base redesign, our wood disposal method is no longer valid. So we need to get another one of those. Actually, we have a lot of garbage in the base that we need to do something about. We've got like 2 chests full of steel furnaces that are not going to be used. We still have all of our original burner inserters and things like that. Can we not get like all the wood? All right, so that is here. What if we took this intersection out and then replaced it with a T-junction that is going this way instead? Because we're still probably going to want a rail that's heading up this way, because there are resources and things like that will probably end up being useful. Let's just take this rail. as far this way as this way goes, and we do not need any of that anymore. I possibly have some rail conflicts here. I'm good with taking those out, I think. Yeah, I don't think that's going to cost us anything. All right, we just take you all the way out here and curve it up. Boy, I'd like to take that an extra rail segment. Let's do that. One more. And then curve upward. That is going to require some landfill, but I think I'm good with that. This stone, yeah, we're probably actually using a little bit of stone now that we're using this for landfill. What's going on here? Did I get that off? I totally did. It's fine. Okay, let's take this station right here. And let's put it right here. That's going to make these networks conflict, but I don't think we really need the logistic network down here anymore. Except for the artillery, which... 11. Yeah, we don't need the artillery down here anymore. It is doing absolutely nothing for us. And there is an artillery system that I want to play with that Cornosian suggested a long time ago, and I was waiting for it to... I was waiting for the... boy, I don't even remember where I died. Somewhere up there. I was waiting for the wall to be completed to maybe implement it. Well, I want the wall to be completed and for all of this stuff, all the low-hanging fruit here, all the ones that are in range to get cleared out before I implemented it. But I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I do want to give it a shot. Give me all the things. Why can't I get all the things? Because I had stuff in my trash slots. That's probably why. Two deaths per series. I don't know if that's a record or not. It feels like one. Yeah, we could take all you out. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there either. You don't need to be there. You're moving defenses over there. Boy, I'm really hoping we don't have like a lot of biters in our borders. If so, none of this is going to be very good at all. And there's a whole bunch of miners we can recycle. I don't want to get buried down in this, but I think we'd take them. All right. Well, got a little bit of a problem here. Let's see. We can set you. All right, and then that train will come and empty you out. That station's actually not going to be valid anymore, but that's okay. There's no reason for it to be there. Eventually, we'll put a turnaround on this, but for right now, just so this train can escape, I say we do something like that right there. And yeah, I know that's not perfect, but that totally works. Actually, that's where I want the solar panels to go. Boy, this is the episode that just keeps going on. Give me more chances to get hit by trains. Let's see. Let's take that out. And let's take the turnaround down this way. Yeah, like that. And I'm not worried about efficiency there. That's just temporary. We will we'll correct that a little bit later. All right, you should be pulling out. You should be in your own network. That looks good to me. I'm going to come down on this end and start laying some solar blueprints, and we will get this set up proper. Start getting a lot more power. Let's see. Production-wise, we are making... Boy, that's kind of hard to tell. Maybe like 4? Boy, that sounds a little optimistic, huh? Oh, we're going to have to... Actually, we should be able to estimate it like this. So if we put you there, put you a tile off this for the signal, put you a tile off for the signal. That should be the spot. There and there. Quit getting obsessed with making sure everything's lined up and clean. All right, there. And there. And how far is that? That's a pretty good construction order starting out. I think we will leave it at that. You should be able to go out, and that roboport is in construction range. So yeah, go place it. Okay, I'll place it. Maybe it's all tied up in this. Who knows? But that will get our secondary solar field going on. And we're producing solar at a pretty good rate now since we've done our upgrades to the main base. So I think that should... I think we should be able to duplicate this up here a lot quicker than what it took to build this down here. All right. Well, it's letting things build. We'll get a 5-module setup. Traffic is looking pretty good. How are resources? I'm not unhappy with anything that I'm currently seeing here other than fluids. And we may be able to fix that with another water train running. Which is easy enough to do. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.